Okay, I concede. I concede. I do it. I concede. I give up. I give up. Tomorrow I'm scheduling a haircut. It has to happen. If you guys could see what I'm looking at. Oh, wait, you guys want to see what I'm looking at? Here, join me in the room. Let's go. Join me. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I can't. It's too much. A quench? I will. Thank you. It's too much. I have to do it tomorrow. It's gonna happen. Yo. No, so it's a problem. Like I get
you
these.
are now a sentinel.
Yo, Kelly Mac, what's going on? I get these super manly curls right here near my right here in my bangs. Or my bangs, that's the wrong part of my hair. In my sideburns, I get these super manly curls. Sarah likes to play with. I think I might have even told you guys this. She likes to like spin her fingers in it when I'm super focused on something, like if I'm driving somewhere or like traffic is a mess or I'm like visibly like focusing or concentrating. She likes to like spin her fingers in my super manly curls. They're very manly. They're warrior curls. Warrior curls? How are you guys doing? What's going on? What's going on, you guys? How we doing? Are we nice and hungover after the giveaway? Beautiful night last night. Yeah. 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 That's right. Warrior curls. Warrior curls. Going to get a shave and a haircut. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Junasa, hello, how are you? Man, we got everybody in here. This is fucking fantastic. D-Bet, Gun, Orbithin. The Scorpius Raven. My God. Wow. Rocketman, Exodus, Riel is here. Oh, Sharky's back. My God. You guys. Exodus, Darkrobe, Kelly Mac, Junasa. I already said Junasa. Funky Thunder. Yes. Yes. How we doing? We have a lot to talk about, you guys. We have a lot to talk about. So, hell yes. 14 pounds. Hell yes. You know what I found out? After I cut my unwanted weight from last year? Heartburn stopped. Yeah. Day Sason, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, a little bit. But only a little bit. So I think that's important. Curb your expectations. There's not a lot to talk about. Not specifically about what was announced today. So, what do I mean by that? We have things that were announced, but it was in total, it was a half-hour stream. And that was with the goodbye to Charles Boyd. Because of diet. But we'll get into that. For me, the heartburn is because I have some dead spots in my gut after one of my problematic experiences. And so the acid, if my stomach is full, it means more acid pumped in, which means less fun. So for me, that's why it was happening to me. But for some reason, super reduction on my intake helped out a lot. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about that. I'm actually gonna go over to the game right now because I want to be able to pull it up. I got some stuff pulled up, some notes from the live stream today. We're gonna chat about it. We're gonna go over everything piece by piece. Like I said, there wasn't a lot announced, at least not a lot that we didn't already know. Let's pop over. I'll meet you guys over there. I'll see you there. Let's go. Yeah, here we are. Look, low health right here. Now, I would like to point out to all of the sexy people watching these glasses. You guys know what these are? These are the Nightlife Stunners. Now, why do I care about that? Why am I showing you this? It's important. It's important. You're doing great. That's good, man. Better than you were yesterday. That's all right. The Malgus poster looks good. I agree. I actually think it looks pretty dope. Looks pretty dope. Now, what we're gonna do... Oh. You As my bad, hang on. hang on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. Okay. So, of course the keyword isn't magic anymore, but you're right. So, we're gonna talk about, assuming SWTOR loads, a couple things, and we're not gonna mention, I think... Okay, there we go, it's happening. It's just taking its time. You go ahead. You do it. Oh, no, nothing's magic. It was left over from yesterday. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about this. Well, you know what we're not gonna talk... Let's talk about what we won't talk about first. First of all, we're not gonna talk about how Starforge is having problems right now. That doesn't help. It's not helpful for our community that people are having trouble logging into Starforge right now. Do we need to ask ourselves, what did they do to deserve this? Maybe. Probably being on Starforge. But it's wrong for us to make those assumptions. We shouldn't. And we won't here. We're not going to do that. We're better than that. We're better than them. We're way better than that. So, we're not going to talk about that. I just want to put that out there. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, what is Sen's position on that? Oh, but Sterling has something to say. No comment. No comment. It is hilarious, but no comment. Okay, so that taken care of, that settled. What we're gonna do is talk about these absolutely thrilling stunner shades. Well, look, they're beautiful. Of course they are. But that was kind of all we got last year. These are from the Nightlife event. Ooh, yes, the Nightlife event. You all remember, it was gorgeous. And it took for fucking ever to get these. Hello, Adam Caldwell. What's going on, baby? We're about to go over some of the fun stuff that we saw today in the SWTOR live stream. First of all, we're gonna go over... No. Hang on. There they are. Boom. Okay. So right here, these weapons. Check this shit out. These are... There we go. You missed the live stream. Getting some... Well, hell yes. Let's talk about it. So we have some pretties here. These are going to be available in the new Nightlife event. Ooh, yes. I think the funniest thing about this is that the rifles have roulette wheels on them. I fucking love that. I think that's goddamn hilarious. It's okay. It doesn't have to be super serious. This is a gambling event for the summer. It's fun. Enjoy it. I actually do.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Yo, welcome in, Caldwell. Nice to have you. I actually do like this Luger-ass looking pistol. I think this thing is so gaudy and dope. And what's kind of neat is it looks like it has heat damage at the end of the barrel. I don't know. That's just me. I think that's kind of sick. And it looks like a Luger, which is it's a pretty looking gun. Okay, so we're done there. We're gonna talk about some of these bad boys. So right here, they have some sneak peek stuff for us. They have these that are being entered into the circulation for cartel stuff. I like these too. Honestly, this one looks like a Nerf dart got stuck in the barrel. You guys can't really see that too well. There you go. Gold-plated gun so I can make scent. Oh, you're right, Exodus. And there's no mistake about my intention. I won't try and hide it. I actually like this rifle a lot. But again, it's personal preference if you like it or not. And, you know, we can't see everything there. Yeah. So, this thing, I have no idea what the fuck is up with this thing. This thing reminds me of some kind of like a protractor looking straight edge thing for architecture, I'm assuming. I don't know. The point is, there's a thing. Right here though, right here, this is gonna be a lot of the stuff for Manon. I am the most excited, here we go. I am the most excited of all the shit that we've seen for this stuff. I love this almost steampunk look. It's like a brass. I fucking love this shit. No, call me a shill. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. This stuff is dope. And apparently it's gonna be from the Manon vendors. Kind of cool. This guy There has been cooing and oohing and awing in the house. My wife is in love with this damn thing. That's gonna be a problem for me, I'm sure. So there's that. These are some of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Why? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and my opinion is whoa. And you know what's funny? It doesn't get better. I've seen the
You are now a sentinel.
Lisa, thank you. Thank you. I've seen the 340 stuff. We're gonna talk about the item levels. No, it does, and that's what they're supposed to look like, because it's Manon. You're going to Manon. And so when you go to Manon, you gotta go there and you gotta rustle up some resources from under the sea. And oh yeah, it's bad. But you know what though? No. Yeah, so what's really, really funny is that like this isn't even where dumb ends. So I'm super here for the Manon update. Don't twist me up. Okay? I am really here for the Manon update. I'm really here for it. I'm excited about it. I've already done the dailies. If you went back and you looked at the footage, those moments where I'm just honestly like taking it in, that wasn't for you. That was for me. I love this game and seeing new stuff. I've never streamed like new stuff like that, with the exception of 7.0's actual launch, but man, I am so ready for the update. But this gear though, woof. And what's, like I said, it gets worse because the actual higher item rating, and this is just my opinion, okay? Even dumber than this. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. We're not here for every single asset, we're here for the majority of it. And the majority of this bangs for me. Speaking of which, some of these decorations are stellar. You get, now if anybody else here has had the Manon Stronghold, you know there's an underwater portion to it. You don't have to have coral situations floating inside of your base. I think this is primarily targeted for that situation, where you put the actual decorations outside. I can show you in the game actually, if you guys are curious. I love this. I love this. This is just dope. These are just dope. And there's actually more because what we're gonna have, hang on. I'm not seeing the picture here, but one of the things that they had in the live stream was the, they had some of the decorations that you get for completing R4. R4, or as I have lovingly called it, RU486, is the, it's the new operation that's coming. It's only going to have 8-person mode. There won't be a... Yes, exactly, Exodus. Under the sea. It's only gonna have an 8-person. It's only gonna have a story mode and a hard mode. But I've done this op, you guys. It doesn't, like, the hard mode, it's gonna be a lot like TOS, where it's like hardmare. It's not, this is gonna get, yeah. It's gonna be good. So, there's that. We also saw, on that note here, they kind of showed some of the stuff that if you've been following the stream, you've seen a lot of this. So here's the first boss, rough. Second boss, literally rough, it's a dog. Right here. And then we've got the... Now that's interesting. I think this is the 4th boss, actually. That's interesting. The 4th boss, they're not actually showing the 3rd boss. That's interesting. But I've done the... Hello? Oh, what's poppin', baby? Oh! Oh!
I forgot to ask.
Oh, it's good. Thank you, baby. Oh my god! My wife surprised me with a delicious, delicious manly drink. So, we have, super sweet treats for me. That's what we have. But, it's green, can you tell? Anyway. Alright, so, we're gonna be doing, oh, seriously. It's true. Fantastic. Really, really, she's wonderful. totally sidetracked. So, right here we have the bosses for R4. Well, at least 3 of them. I can tell you, it's a lot of fun. I think one of the things that I like the most about this operation, not that we're really diving into my definite opinion and everything, I want to try and present as things at least a little objectively. But for me, one of the things that makes SWTOR so incredible is the lore, and it's the exploration. No, this is it's a matcha latte with brown sugar and blended. But basically on this one, communication is so important. They kind of talk about it here, but like I actually don't know if you can pug this without some kind of voice. Unless they've made some very serious changes. This is not something you can do with random people without voice. So I actually don't. I think that's actually a little. It's a bit of a detriment if I'm being completely honest. You can't do R4 without communication. It's not easy. Now, one of the things that I'm not seeing here that we're gonna have to go find is one of the coolest fucking things, in my opinion, that we've seen. Now, I know one of my other lovely... Okay, here we go. Here's another thing. I posted in the Discord the code that you need to enter to get this free Malgus deco. You go to your the Discord. It's right there in the gen. It's LOTS Malgus. I'm pretty sure that's it. All capital. You enter that code. You get a free thing mailed to you. Now, I think I have 70. I think I'm at 70 on the dot with that. Super cool. All right. Now, so it's free shit. Who doesn't love free shit? Go get your thing. These guys did something that I don't recommend. They took a picture with a green screen. And so obviously that's having some ramifications. SWTORista's already on top of that. Here they are at the Whataburger. Very bad idea to take a picture with a green screen. I know, I do it every day. It's a terrible decision. So, basically I follow all these SWTOR nerds. So what we need to do is find where somebody posted, because I know somebody posted it, these amazing, well, I guess this amazing set of wings. I think Exus actually did. Come on now. The mount that you get for completing the event, rigged, probably a little bit, yeah. Now this is interesting. It's not here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to their hey, look, it's me. Right there. And oh, actually, you know what? I'm in the wrong place for that. My bad. Here, I'm gonna do this over here. You guys you don't care about that. But we're also gonna talk about the we're gonna talk about some of the other stuff that is coming up. So I think you guys probably saw that we're going to have. She did. Well, I'll tell you what then. I'm just gonna go to her Twitter right away. Then we're just gonna do that outright. You know what? I'm sure she did. She's on top of everything. It's literally why I didn't post it. I actually copied. I made some screenshots of the actual of the post, or of the presentation, and then I was like, why am I doing this? It's fine. There's so many people covering this, who cares? Now that's interesting. I bet she did, but it's not here. There were some wings, some really, really, really beautiful wings that we can get as a mount, but I'm not seeing them here. How about that? How about that? So let's talk about this instead. So we're also going to see a couple different visual changes. One of them is going to be how large your font is. Apparently, there are going to be some incredible changes. I think this is a response to the fact that 4K monitors are pushing a lot of the writing into the corners of the screen. This is needed. This is a big deal. We need to be able to see what the fuck we're reading, and on 4K monitors, It's not easy. You can't do that very well. So being able to adjust the font size and some other things with the font, it's a good thing. I'll tell you what though, the thing that I'm most excited about, and this is weird, I didn't expect this to be, oh, there it is, perfect. Okay, thank you so much. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it here. It's probably in a longer cut she made. I appreciate you, Orberthan, thank you. So, we're gonna get that in just a second. But right here, this is so fucking weird that I'm so excited about this. When we went from the old symbol to the new symbol. Oh, well, thank you, because that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I social media sometimes, deal with it. But right here, when we went to the new symbols, the Marauder symbol got to be red. Ugh, irked me. The symbol for the Sentinel, which I don't mind the actual look of it, it got to be blue from red that it was, and I don't know. I love red. Red's my jam. And I don't know why that bothered me so much, but it did. And I get to go back to red. In fact, I can actually make it the color of the Sent Sterling stream, which is kind of freaking funny. Yeah, you like the Assassin Sigil? I actually don't mind a lot of these new sigils, and I'm super stoked that for whatever reason, they're putting the time in to make it so that we can adjust the color. It seems like a weird move, but I'm here for it. So there's that. Also, we're getting basically the ability to like zoom in and like preview. It's coming back. It's not gonna have a new preview window for gear though. It's gonna be right here. You like the Assassin Sigil? I mean, you know, I kind of wish we could tweak them. I do, but it's also a pain in the ass for PvP if you don't know what you're fighting. So that's gonna be interesting to kind of get used to the color changes. The armor page zoom, we're gonna be able to rotate. We're gonna preview running, preview with the weapon out. It's gonna be kind of nice. Yes, that's right. That's my understanding, Adam. But for the most part, they featured the size. It was my impression that we would also be able to change the color as well. That was my impression. So I'm hoping that we're both correct in that. And so these here are that. We're also going to be seeing these wings. Again, thank you for hosting Swordorista's video. Here she is. Now, this is absolutely high res. Thank you so much, Twitch. You can see it's kind of like what we have now. If you beat Dread Fortress on Nightmare, you get, after Bestia, you get these really cool looking wings, and they're awesome. But they're the only mount like that in the game. Here we have a kind of different take, and I'm into it. But like he said, a very small % drop rate off of the final boss. So it's going to be something that you can potentially get, off the final boss. So does that mean she's going to play Swolder again? Potentially. Oh, second to final boss? I think I had the order on those wrong then. But, so Lady Dominique is the last one, is that right? Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. We get to live out our butterfly-y dreams. Yeah, and on top of that, they talked about how we're gonna have some... Okay. Well, that's good to know, thank you. And... yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure I'm missing a lot else. They announced the new planet, which is kind of dope. Charles announced it for us. That's gonna be kind of sick. Yeah, man. Really not a lot else that they talked about. They talked about mods coming back. I agree, Overton. I agree. They talked about mods holding up, or not holding up, mods coming back. So, for those who don't know, if you haven't played in 7.0, at current, there are kind of wholesale weapons. There aren't options for moddable weapons for the most part. That's coming back to the game, so you'll have the barrel, the mod, the enhancement, the armoring. These pieces are making a return, and personally, I'm here for that. I'm not a fan of the wholesale armor pieces. Yeah. You'll be excited when the game isn't borked next week. Yeah. 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 It's gonna be April 2nd. April 2nd is when we see these changes. Is there anything I missed? Anything we need to talk about that I didn't go over? Yeah. Yeah, August 2nd. What did I say? It's 3 days before my birthday. So that's gonna be kind of neat. Oh, I was playing Cyberpunk last night. Oh, I said April? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, am I out of it today or what? The Outfitter news. Yeah, there's going to be the Outfitter on the main page. That's what I was talking about with the, with being able to zoom. It's gonna be right here. So this is where we're gonna see the changes to the Outfitter. So we're gonna be able to see like your weapons being demoed, your outfit being demoed. You're going to have the run command, the draw weapon command, the animate. That's all going to be here. And so it's not going to be its own window again. Which is for better or for worse. I honestly, if you want my hot take on this, I really wish that we could choose, much like how we can choose with the, let's see, I think it's the, yeah, this one right here. How we have this kind of, this window where we can pull this into the sides. I wish that we could pull this in. I wish we could pull this in. I don't know. Maybe it's a nitpick. I don't know. But it's something that I seriously wish. That's that. PvP. I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be August 2nd. That's something that's supposedly coming, but I don't think that's gonna be. They didn't mention PvP at all. Except for the fact that they did mention you'll be able to get gear outside of operations, which I think implied PvP, but they didn't say PvP, and they never even said PvP. EQ in the spellbook. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think, and honestly, it's your new reward. There it is. So we get to get mailed one of these every time. It's gonna be kind of neat. Pretty excited about that. What? Well, yeah. I mean, I know about. You think I don't know about EverQuest, bro? Come on. I've been a part of it. I've been a part of the gaming situation for a long time. I just wasn't alive for the whole thing. It's kind of like most of the movies in the 80s I've seen. Like, and you're like, oh, but there were so many. Yeah, you underestimate how many shitty films I watched. There was so many. Love that. What kind of stuff would I want the devs to do? Oh my god. Thank you for asking. I have so many things. I would like, well, if it was just PvP, obviously Pazaak needs to take priority. Player versus player Pazaak. Up there on the list. I actually, not joking aside, I want Pazaak to make a prominent occurrence in this game, but I have a feeling there are some kind of, I'm assuming, European standards and practices that get in the way. I agree. I've actually talked about that in great detail, which is kind of funny, CW for show. I've talked about that a lot, and I've even talked about what the revamp of the VIP lounge would and should look like. I mean, like a lot. Like I've spent several hours on the stream talking about that. But a PvP revamp for me, you know, okay. So here's the deal. The thing that I like, I don't like 4v4s. I think 4v4s suck, and I think that they're really boring, and I think that they take away from my wanting to queue again because they're so unbalanced. I don't know if there's a way to make them balanced. I don't know if there is. I'm not queuing ranked for a reason. I don't think it's fun. People get extremely salty. It becomes so much more personal when you don't have the pleasure of anonymity. and it's not fun. It's not fun. So I would like 4v4s to be removed. Personally, that's what I would want. I've been complaining about this for I think as long as any of you have watched this. I hate them. I don't think they're fun. They bring out the worst in people, and they're really unbalanced. Now, I happen to believe that as much as I love Hutball, there are people who feel that way about Hutball. It's easy to make that assumption. Look at it. It's a complete, you're not supposed to be killing each other, you're supposed to be moving a ball around. That's not why some people queue. I fucking love that shit, but I know. Pretty flushed. No, I'm just hot as fuck. It is just 1,000,000 degrees in here, and I always run hot anyway. But, hello, Scotty. How we doing? Can we get an exclamation point, Scotty? Can we get an exclamation point, Ronan? They've both been in here for so long. We haven't addressed it. See, Janasa hates Hutball. That's kind of what I mean. The, new stuff to the legacy? Sure. I would like to see the return of a real Warzone vendor. Okay? Look at this. Come over here with me. You ready? We got these two for armor, but the armor caps out. Let me put in the work day to day to day to collect what some might consider an obscene amount of Warzone commendations. Let me do that. Let me worry about that. But let me get in here and get to the highest level of gear after what some will call an irresponsible amount of PvP. Let me do that. Let me do that. Furthermore, let me come after some special PvP items. I want armorings. I want weapons. Look at these crystals. These aren't special. You literally buy these with credits. You don't have to have PvP. This is the PvP vendor? Okay. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Let me have a Valor vendor. Let me have a Valor vendor. Make Valor a little harder to come by. I know, it's already difficult as shit, but some of us put in the effort before it was a little easier, and honestly, it'd be nice to have that rewarded again. Alright. I want to see those things. But on the note of 4v4s and Hutball not being fun for some people, give us a veto. Give us a veto. Have the window pop up. Let us see who's on the teams, and we're locked in. So if we leave the veto screen, we're locked out for the 15 minutes. Okay? So if you don't like your team, whatever, dude, you cute. So if you leave the veto screen, you're out. But let's have a veto. I want to be able to be like, no, I don't want to do. I do not want to do that. You know what that's going to allow for? It's going to allow for most of the people in there to have selected what's going on. No, Moofy will hate that. But we don't do things based around Moofy unless it's things to curb Moofy quitting. So, you know. I mean, the Moof gets what he deserves. And I'm not saying that's always good or always bad. He's been a loyal patron of this game for a long time. I don't believe he deserves to be permabanned. He isn't permabanned, and in that right, I think he's gotten what he deserves. However, sometimes he pushes the line and he gets suspended. In that case, he gets what he deserves. It's a thing. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, don't worry about it. I regret even saying his name because I don't want to call people out. That's not fair. He doesn't have a platform. Oh my fucking god, it's a 4v4. Love this shit. Let's see what kind of a team we have. Okay, so they have a healer. That's cool. I would love for this. Show me. Show me. Show me. So far, it's fine. No, it's fine. Let's leave it like this. They get a healer. Oh, we get a healer! Oh! Can we get a second healer? That would be hilarious.
Baron Deathmark. Two teams have been assembled at random. Rotworms and Frog Dogs.
Yep.
First team to destroy
Hey, man.
the other team wins.
If that's how it went down,
Once you're down,
that's how it went
you're
down.
out until the round
I would like
is
for, in this veto, I would like for it to be smart enough not to, you know,
Who will be the
jump in.
corpses? Audience,
Well, I think it's because you would get situations where people are going to game the system. So in that situation, you're gonna get people who basically queue for Hut Ball, and dominate it. You can win a Hut Ball game in like 2 minutes. Same thing with a 4v4. If you get a ranked team that comes in and they want some of the special swag, they're gonna push for a 4v4 and absolutely dominate every single time. I think that would cause some problems. Unless they find that the queue population is large enough that we have the luxury. I feel like we don't have the kind of population to support a free-for-all. I think that would be, yeah. I don't know if we have that.
Frog dogs, Broadway.
Really? Oh my god. Merge. I suppose they could use the leg up. Well, sure. They could use the leg up, I guarantee it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on now. What are we doing? Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be like that. We don't need that. Oh, reflecting? Oh, you poo heads. Oh. Ronan says he wants to nerf stealth. They need to remove hard to detect stealth. I don't know. I actually kind of like stealth. Personally, it's, I think it's a lot of fun. Well, there goes one of mine. We had a request that we focus the healer and the marauder. So naturally, everybody has low health on their team. And I think I've been the only person to attack the healer so far. Oh, how we doing? How we doing? No. Cool. I know. Oh, because he always plays Andy Ronan. It's about Ronan? Well, I mean, it's a really, really good one. You want to play PvP, too many negative player interactions for your liking? Honestly, this is the problem I have with Ranked, and it's something that I don't know if there is an answer to it, because there are... It's across the board, right? So if you are in Apex Legends, if you're in... Look, they took the chat away from, Lord of the Memes. What is it called? The one with the lanes, where you're the lanes, you play the hero units. God, come on now. It's like a Dota ripoff thing. What's the... League of Legends, there it is, thank you. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. Look, aren't they like that? Aren't they like a... Isn't that what they're like? I don't know what that is. I've never played Dota. I've only had it described to me. Yeah, League of Legends.
Did you fail your teammates last round? Here's your chance to do it again. New round.
Kind of nice though. We actually almost had the healer dead. It's pretty wild. This is one of the craziest things to me. When you kill their healer, the like weirdest thing happens. You actually, and I was surprised the first time this happened to me. You actually, they can't keep healing when that happens. Like when you attack the healer and you kill the healer, they can't keep healing. It's like wild. I know it's a shock. Some of you guys are like, what? Bro, something doesn't add up about that. Something doesn't add up about that. It was a shock for me. It was a shock for me. Hold on. Nice. I've got that sweet Electronet. Ronan, can we just say Electronet is out? Maybe we're just done with Electronet, you know? Do I have slight farsightedness? I have extreme farsightedness. I'm practically blind. And I'm also, if you want to make things even worse, like, I actually have, like, legitimate dyslexia, too. Fucking crazy, actually. Is it that noticeable?
That Rotworm was born to kill frog dogs.
Forgive your ignorance. Full weapon now, finish up now. It's the 7.0. It's here. We got it. We good. We got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. I have a strong squint reading the chat. Oh, actually, that's just for my contacts being dry as fuck. And actually, it's not even about being able to see. I can actually see it just fine here, but every time I take my eyes off the screen, it's an adjustment. I have 2 different resolutions. This one over here is actually better, which is kind of weird. And squinting rehydrates. I have terrible vision, like I said, and so I've got these Coke bottle contact lenses. So it's not like a normal. Also, my face just kind of wrinkles up. I have a very wrinkly face.
Well, we tried. We did everything that we could, but we couldn't do it.
Eye quench? Oh, thank you. Nice. Well, good job, healer. You did it. Forgive your ignorance. Yeah, no, we totally got it. We totally got it. I personally, I'm here for it. You know something that I haven't heard mentioned again, so I don't know if it's ever coming. But there was an interview with, what's their name? Overlords. Something, the new Overlords? New Overlords? An eyeball quench? I don't think we need that. That'd be weird. Just dropping dew on stream. Refreshing. No. So, the new I think that's what they call it, the new Overlords. They were doing an interview a long time ago, before 7.0 came out. And they were talking to one of the leads, and he said, and maybe he misspoke, but I specifically remember him talking about, the ability to change the sound of a weapon potentially coming to the game. Do the Pokemon cards opening thing? I don't do that. That's the thing that SM Playboy does. I gave all mine away to preserve a friendship. I had an enormous collection of very valuable cards. And in a very strange series of texts from a very good friend who I hadn't seen for a long time, he seemed extremely adamant about getting his cards back. So I gave him his cards back. And he had somehow, because we had gone to some tournament. Is stupid. I mean, yeah, I suppose you're right. That would probably make the most sense. Probably. Because it would be very, very, very weird, and I'm not even sure how they would do it, for you to be able to actually organize or change the sounds attached to your weapon. That would be crazy. But anyway, a buddy of mine, he was just like, hey, I need my cards back. And I was like, oh, okay. And he had... I still don't know if it was on purpose or not. He had very incorrectly assumed many of my cards were his. It's very strange. And it ended up being a much larger issue than I thought would have warranted it. So I was like, you know, I mean, honestly, I figured he was trying to sell them, so it must be on like some super hard times or something. So I was like, dude, yeah, you know what? Take mine too, because like he was like not budging on some of them. I had that like super fucking rare Charizard with the shadow. I actually had 4 of the Charizards that were no. He had a family and stuff, and I think it was just really, really rough. He had like another baby on the way, his 3rd kid, and anyway. But his business wasn't doing so hot. But anyway, but I had 4 of the Charizards, only one of them had the shadow. Pretty sweet. No, that's just that. That's kind of the end of that. It's actually kind of an uncomfortable one. But the, yeah, so, but we are going to do 2 40K sessions today. So for those interested, we're going to talk about 40K 2 times today. That's 20 minutes of 40K. My God. And it's because I totally skimped out. Well, actually, it's for the price of 2, because I didn't do one on Monday. Or Tuesday, actually. I haven't played any other card games. 80K? You're right. You're right. Had a lot of 1st gen cards, sold them, and they went worth a lot. Yep. You have $80 on the cards right now? Good God. The most I ever spent on a card was a friend of mine that I talked into buying a $20 Lugia, and then I was like, oh, you know, I actually have some deals for you, and then traded him some stuff I didn't really. Oh, 4v4, nice. I love it. God, I love it so much. Anyway, I was like, yeah, dude, you should buy that. You're gonna love it. And this is back when we had like no money. I was like, dude, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And then,
I'm your death master.
no, dude, honestly, that's kind of what happened at Basket of Pups. I was actually super dude, of course he fucking did. Okay, Rocket Man, is Logan Paul the thumb or the toe? Because I don't know which one is which. We talked about this before. I know Magic is super expensive.
Who will be the winners? Who will be
Oh, I know it.
Audience,
We both get healers again. This is fucking amazing, man. I'm really here for this. This is good. This is good. Beware of Bucket Face. My teammate? I mean, if there's any crossover, they need to beware. Okay? Gotta make proxies. Oh, interesting. I'm not even familiar with what that would entail. Bit off topic. You just watched the trailer for D&D movie coming out in 23. No shit. No shit. What do you think? It does. It does. That was definitely Nigel's look way before. Yeah, definitely better than the first one, which is like pretty mildly racist.
Raw dogs, raw word. Get in there and go berserk.
Yeah, definitely a weird choice. Definitely a weird choice. Oh, I'm up here now. All right. Sweet. I was kind of hoping. I was like, damn, can I be like teleported underneath the arena? Oh, it would make all this so much more fun for me. And then it did. And it's like, wow, how do we do it? Yeah, I don't know. Chris Pine, he's kind of like Ryan Reynolds, but less entertaining. Where he's the same person in everything he does. And it's just kind of like Chris Pine Man. But like at least with Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, like Will Ferrell. Yeah, exactly. And I don't really care for that either. Like there are scenarios like the other guys, perfect fucking fit. Perfect fucking fit. You needed Will Ferrell and Marky Mark in that movie. That movie is precious. It needs to be saved, and it needs to be, I'm assuming, printed onto vinyl. Can we do that with video? I don't know. But, okay. Oh, he died. I don't know what happened. But yeah. Yeah. You know what else? The Rock is like that. The Rock is like that. Where you're just like, what? It's fine. It's The Rock. His charisma's fantastic. It did seem that way.
Eradicated. Frog Dog's on the warpath. The round is over. Frog Dogs took that one.
Talladega Nights is pretty funny. It was okay. It was okay. Oh yeah, but that's actually what I was saying. Yeah, same thing. Old School's pretty good. The movie The Other Guys is a surprise. It's a surprise if you let it be. You know another one like that one is yeah, exactly. And honestly, I'm okay with the difference. To me, you don't have to be, you know. Okay, here's another one. Kevin Spacey is a monster. I think we can all agree on this. But his acting is fucking next gen. Unreal. House of Cards is incredible, although it turns out he might not have been acting. Holy shit. Yeah. In Baby Driver? Sure. But yeah, I mean it's and like so like Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool. I don't care if it, I mean it's perfect. Who cares? Like it's awesome. It's so much fun. I got no issue with any of that. That's perfect for me. Spacey was amazing in The Ref, playing West Side, Dennis Leary. Sure. Yeah, you know what else? Usual Suspects. No shit. That's funny. I don't know. I don't keep track of everybody, honestly. You can only pay attention to so much. But yeah, I mean, and like the thing is though, is that Chris Pine's character is like, the one that he plays and everything is like, okay. It's okay. That was the one I was actually gonna say, Usual Suspects. I mean, I might even have said it, but yeah, yeah. I mean, wouldn't that be fun? D-Beck, that'd be hilarious. Father to Chris, better actor. Got a couple of those out there. Yo, how you doing, Dark Knight? Over here sucking ass through a straw. That's what I'm doing. Working really hard at it, getting really good. Absolutely poning the floor. Let's get heals first? I like that idea. Hey, I was trying that. You guys have heard my theory, right? It's kind of groundbreaking, so I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't. If you kill the healer first, they can't heal the rest of the team. This is where you take that zoom out and you see that I have a galaxy brain. Fucking wild. Just... Oh. Sure. No, it's fine. No. Look. I even liked him in Wonder Woman. Yeah. What? How about that? The most unfeminist, feminist movie ever. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, you know what would really help women out? Young women everywhere? Oh, I bet if they gave Disney more money, that would really help out young women everywhere. Don't you guys think? Don't you guys think, though? And the whole shit with, Captain Marvel, same thing. Oh, you know what young girls around the world need? To give Disney money. Yeah. Oh. Boy, if that isn't just the Hashtag truth, am I right? My thoughts on Ethan Peck's Spock? Yeah, I got no issue with that at all. The guy took it seriously, and I got mad props for that. As somebody who likes Trek, I think he did great.
Our forces grow stronger.
Yo, Captain Roman, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Welcome in. All right, so we're just gonna, it's a fucking free-for-all again? Again? Oh my god, that frog dog is soggy kibble. Ooh, yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. How was the stream? Baby, what's going on? Welcome in, Raiders. Just doing a little PvP. Regrettably, it does take place this time in the form of a 4v4. Don't worry, rant has already happened. You missed it. I hate 4v4s. Oh, okay. Now look at this. Here's my theory. If we kill the healer, he's not able to heal the other members of the team from beyond the grave. And so, look at that. We can kill them with greater ease. We did it! Oh, how we doing? What's good? Oh, some HMDP! And a few iffy games. Nice. Very, very nice. That's excellent. Aren't X's little emotes so cute? So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed the Strange New Worlds. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I liked 1 and I liked 3. The only thing that I didn't care for, if you guys, have you guys seen, and this is kind of niche, have you guys seen the Red Letter Media review of those movies? It so perfectly parallels how I feel about that. If you guys haven't, Red Letter Media is, they do a lot of movie reviews on YouTube, and they're just a couple of fucking schmucks from the Midwest, and they're very relatable and very funny. It's good stuff. You gonna grab a drink? Hell yeah, brother. But yeah. And it's pretty sweet. Hello? Okay. Oh, damn. Erica's outside, trying to break in with a barge made of just her fork, and she's trying to do it by dropping the fork over and over again. She'll get in eventually, but I would have used the handle. RLM is a new Black Spine. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw they came out with it yesterday. Sure, yeah. Yeah, and I honestly, I hate the Picard stuff. I think that's pretty terrible. I know that's not a dangerous opinion to have. It's trash and most of us know it. That's pretty terrible. I also really don't care for, God, what do they call it? It starts with the D. They have the mushroom drives, the spore drives. The Discovery. That's the one. You know what I did like, though? This actually is a hot take. Loved the Klingon idea. They made the Klingons very cool. Star Trek disappointment. Ooh! Yeah. No, I know. So look, there's my hot take. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. It's terrible. I erased most of it from my brain. Yeah. I liked the Klingons, though. I thought that was a good look. The Klingons change every season. Remember back when they were standard effing people? I'm glad. No. So look. Like, you remember this like this. They do this all the time. It's, updates to make are amazing. Sure. Yeah, and honestly, like, I'm okay with it. I have, I have this weird thing in my mind where none of the next gen movies happened either. I've already committed to this. This is something that like I was like, oh man, does Star Trek begin to happen again for me? Nope. It is, yeah. It's just in my liked songs, and so it gets shuffled in from time to time. Good ear though. Good ear. It's a pretty awesome song. Don't say STD. Oh. Okay, STI. Pardon. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Oh, yeah. So for me, it ended at, where did it end? Say it with me now. All good things. That's when Next Generation ended. That's the last we heard from any of the characters. Was Picard somewhat self-consciously approaching the poker table for the last time, saying, I just got chills. I'm not even fucking kidding you, I just got chills. They're still going. The sky's the limit. Cut to credits. Bro. That was where Star Trek ended for me. That was the last Star Trek we saw. Now, that said, I did enjoy the Chris Pine movies. I liked 1 and I liked 3. 2 was eh. So often 2 is eh. Can we agree on that? 2 is eh so much of the time. It's like Walmart. The movies are fine, but you really didn't seem right in the scene. Well, okay, yeah. It was so good. It was so good. It wasn't meh. Look, everyone has their own opinion. It's okay. It's all right. Even if it's wrong, it's all right. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just an opinion. It's fine. Deep Space Nine was okay. Yeah. That was fine. It was fine. It was good. It's not my TNG, but it was pretty good. It's pretty good. Janeway should be in jail, but that's after she got him back. You know what I mean? She needs to go to prison, but she got everybody home. And then in the end, she, used some Star Trek jujitsu to make everything right. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about Voyager. Excuse me. DS9's fantastic. Nope. I was totally mixed up. Yeah. Well, that was fucking one of them, bro. That was fucking one of the offenses. Tuvix, who didn't want to die. Tuvix was like, no, I'm good with this. And she's like, no. You're too annoying. Yeah, that was weird. That was fucking weird. Lower Decks? I've never seen Lower Decks. But, I did like, Deep Space 1 through 8. Very, very good. Yeah, really, really nice. Usually scratches, usually. Let's not talk about Jurassic Park 2: The Lost World. We don't need to talk about that. It's alright.
Fight for freedom. Stand for justice. Join the Republic.
God-awful movie. I have watched it probably more times than any other movie that exists, though. Actually, that's not true. I saw Star Wars Episode 2. A lot. I had one of those TVs that had a VHS in it. And I had a, No. It was a DVD player in it. And the DVD that was in there for like a month was Star Wars Episode 2. No, God, it must have been longer than a month. Which means that every day when I needed like noise to go to sleep, I would put on Star Wars Episode 2. I've seen that movie maybe 150 times. No, not even stuck. I was just too lazy to change it. The movies were over there. And every night I was like, what do I have in here? Oh, God. No, for real, definitely. You know what's really funny about that one, though? Yeah, I was such a big fan, that's true. Speaking of sophomore movies blowing, that movie is hilarious. What is this? What is this? What have you brought to my stream? What is this? Oh, what? Hang on, what? Oh, this. Yeah. Oh, God. Well, the writing is awful. I think that's a lot of it. The writing is pretty bad. The writing is pretty bad. Episode 1's not much better. Episode 1 didn't have to exist. We could talk about that till my head blows up. Episode 1 was pointless. Oh, but it's where Anakin met Padme. Okay, so make that happen in episode 2, bro. Like he's just some hotshot who's like super adept with the Force. He's a Padawan working to be a knight. Shows up, and there's this like fucking hottie over here who's just like, hey, you know, I need a personal guard. And Obi-Wan's like, well, I'm far too seasoned to go work on this. Here, bitch tits, go work out. Definitely don't start dating the hottie over here, okay? Don't do that, but you guard her. You take her back to the only place where they're going to expect she returns to. Go ahead. No one's gonna guess. And so they go back to her home.
Warrior.
Yo, what's going on, Plague Z? Nice to have you. So they go back to the only place she would never return to, her home, as she's being hunted by an assassin and being guarded by the most, you know, inexperienced of them, Anakin. And she lures him. Adam and Eve, anyone? Anyone ever heard of the structure there? There'd be some symbolism. And what would happen? If she lured him away and she tempted him, okay, if that happened, there would be a parallel to where Eve destroyed paradise in the Bible. Now, I don't believe in God. I'm not a religious person. But it would certainly fit with Western society, where a woman tempted a man away from and eventually destroyed paradise. There would actually be some symbolism there, other than some fake-ass Romeo and Juliet shit. Like I said, we can talk about this all day until my head explodes. We don't need to do that. With that black corset, no, Anakin, don't look at me like that. Ugh. Now, I am all for women being able to wear what they want and not be creeped out. But if you already getting like creep vibes from a dude, like, I don't know. I'm kind of torn here, because like part of it's like he's very, very strong, and you're very, very alone together. And he's already being creepy. I mean, I don't walk into like dark, deserted alleys all on my own just because I can. It's just not safe. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying there's some self-preservation there. I don't know. A bad boy fetish? I'm not sure it's a fetish. Everyone has it. Don't hate the movies. Oh, I don't hate them. They're just terrible. You know, I mean, come on now. That link is massive. What an incredible link. Have you ever seen a link with such girth? The width of it. Oh yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. And also the, a lot of what it is just terrible. The girth of that link, my god. Wild. I've got my orbs. Whee! That was fun, huh? Wow, this is a fucking ballet of shit. Anyway, episode 2, my god. Sure. Yeah, exactly. And this is what I'm talking about. Whoop, mine. And that's kind of what I mean, where it's just like this dude is obviously like creepy as fuck. You know, maybe just ask for him to be removed from your security detail because, you know, you have the right to not be surrounded by people who fucking creep you out. Anakin, no, don't. You're staring at me like a fucking creep and then begging for sex from me. Knock it off, okay? Real? The sand line is bad. The sand line's not even the worst in the movie. I got one for you. Ready for this? There's one later with this little green dude. What he does is he goes up, he gets an army. He gets this army, and he brings it to go save 3 of his friends, and then he's like super bummed out that he started a war, and he's like, oh, begun the Clone War has, shucks! Yeah, but like he didn't have to, he brought the army to fight the bugs. I'm not making this up, clones fighting bugs. I know. Fucking wild. You're like, I don't care about bugs or clones. No, nor should you. They're all CGI, there's no feeling at all. What? This is terrible. Anyway, that was a pretty bad line. Oh, I'm so bummed that I started a war to save my besties. Oh! What's this? Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. Super weird.
Does the Bible tell us how much Adam disliked sand?
I don't know. It could. You know what? I think it will. I think it will. I'm gonna rewrite it. You guys are gonna love it. You know what? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not even kidding about this. You guys are gonna think I'm weird. Again, I'm not religious. I think it's super important. I looked into what it would take to file this stream as a church. I'm not kidding. I did. John Oliver did it, and I was like, well, damn, that's kind of neat. That's hilarious, too. Get some tax exempt status just for fucking around until they finally clean that shit up. Sounds awesome. So I looked into what would be, what it would take to make this stream a church. And one of the bummers that I found out is that because Twitch is owned by Amazon, and technically my stream is owned by Twitch, the problem is that it would basically mean that, like, Amazon would have to do a lot of the filing, and that Twitch itself would have to be the church, and that doesn't work out on paper. So, you know, I'm sorry. I tried to make this a church. I tried. I figured that would be one of the funniest things in the entire world. Sure. Sure, yeah, dude. Why not? Some people tithe way more than what your church asks to their local hottie in a hot tub. That's true. That's very true. And I should. I really should. The problem is I don't want people to get the wrong, the wrong idea, because I generally think religion is self-destructive and limiting and not good. And so I would hate for people to get the wrong idea. That's true, but I do have a contract with Twitch. Yes. Anytime, Orbs. Sure, sure. That's like your opinion, man. Word. It is. It's true. Perdition removes electronets slow. But you can't use movement enhancing effects while under the effects of electronet. Yeah. No, spirituality is not a problem. If you want to have, look, you can go to Zion in the national park, Zion. You can go out there and you can see stars for the first time, and if you have a religious experience and you're like, holy shit, there is a God and she loves me. Dude, fuck yeah. That's incredible. But what's that guy's name? John Austin or whatever the fuck, the Joel Austin or whatever the fuck? Are you kidding me? You think that is ungoddamn healthy? Unfucking healthy. If there is a god, he hates that motherfucker. There's no way. Oh, Austin, that is right? That is right? Fucking kidding me. So no, don't get me twisted. Don't get me twisted. You have spirituality. You do what you need to do. You talk to the rocks if you have to, if that gets you to where you need to be. Got no issue with that. I'm talking about religion. It's a problem. But I don't want to talk about that anymore. I don't want to, we're gonna change the subject. Hard stop, breaks, moving along. People get the wrong impression and think I mean something I don't. Oh, I know, dude. Oh, so many dudes out there. Names and whatever. Rev. It's true. And even having a cult of personality is not the worst thing. It can be. I mean, look at Thumb and Toe. But, you know, if you have a cult of personality and it's like a fun personality, like, what's an example of that? Michael Reeves. Michael Reeves is fucking hilarious. He's hilarious. He's got a fantastic situation, and it's his personality that brings people back. Great. Doesn't have to be a negative. To the God Emperor of Mankind. Woo. Toe signed with WWE. No shit. That's incredible. He's gonna die. I know it's ballet, but still, people do die, and they weigh about 200 more pounds than he does. Well, thank you. Go for it. That's the lovely thing about it. We don't have to have the same thing. Michael Reeves is a genius and funny. Yeah, dude. He is a goddamn riot. He's the, yeah. Yeah, well, you know what's really crazy about that? I didn't actually do that. I did half of it to return myself to home base. One of the problems that we currently have that apparently can't be recreated, like with any sort of, repeatability, is that the camera jolts straight up. I don't know why that is. I was caught off guard as well, and so I brought the camera down while I was in the middle of turning. A problem. Really is a close game, damn. Well, we won. So we lost. Oh, 62, pardon me. So what a question. Anyone else grind so hard for the solo conquest and overshoot 50%? Oh, I've overshot by millions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, Moofy quit early? Oh! Puffin. Puffin always gets my vote. Oh yeah. I have... I think the most I've overshot by is about 6 million. No way! That was when it was a little easier to get, though. Are you talking about Moofy? Whoa, I know, calm down. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with... Not that one, not that one. We're gonna go over here. I'm doing this with my left hand. Very impressive. Check this out. Yeah, alright. Yeah, so I have overshot my personal conquest by... a lot. So, there we go. Is there an armor set coming up that I really want to get? No. Not that I've seen. But, oh dude. Oh yeah. Phrasing indeed. Look at this. We got Revan hanging out over here. So, the Toledo. Hello. So what we want to do is so we have that. I take that back. I think the Anakin set looks kind of dope. The only problem I have with the Anakin set is that it's really, really big. It's super big. And what I mean by that is like, it's physically large. And so when you put it on a character that's not like a type 3 male, it looks like they're wearing their dad's robes. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. So is the Obi-Wan set? Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm thinking, I do like the weapons, those are looking pretty good. I think the actual armor sets themselves, so I'm not super into it. Nothing's wrong with it. But if you're a type 1 female and you're just a little tiny bitty Betty, maybe you want your clothes to fit. I'm not saying they have to. I'm just saying that if you don't want to be wearing a circus tent, maybe you have to make some other choices. Let's find out. Two inches taller than your dad, 50 pounds heavier. Fair enough. I am 7 inches taller than my dad and about 50 pounds heavier, yeah. So I get the sentiment. You said you wanted to know about the... What are we doing? We're looking at the, Exiled Master. You know, a cool 480 million? What are we doing here? Yeah, 475. The sabers are meh. The blasters are where it's at. Oh, is there a good way to get black on black? Cartel market. You can spend cartel coins or 1 billion credits. Kind of the way it works. Let's see here. Ooh, look at that. That looks terrible. Right here. Here we go. Black on black. Looks like 1 billion credits is where we're looking there for the high end. I would wager that's going to be about the low end as well. Yeah, I would say, honestly, probably the cartel market, or if you have 1 billion credits handy. Probably the best way to go there. Let's see, how are we doing here? 5 out of 12. No, I'm gonna change it. Change it up. Economy stuff, level, change prices. Well, they did a thing that wasn't gonna work. And, then it didn't work, and then there was nothing else proposed. And it's like, whoa. The thing that they did that wasn't gonna work, by the way, is, they made it so that you weren't earning credit. It is Starbucks, actually. Sarah apparently went out and got some. I didn't know that she was doing that, but she brought me this lovely green thing. And it's pissing all over my mouse pad. Delicious. Sure. Sounds dope. Inside Op indeed. What you want? your new reward. Sorry, it's funny every time. All right. Yeah, the what they were doing is you have rewards for doing conquest stuff. They took the cash away from those rewards. That wasn't going to do it. One of the things that they did that more than counteracted that was removing the what do you call it? It's the they've been gone for like 6 months. I can't fucking remember. You guys help me out here. The little doodads, the little money sinks that they had on all the armor sets. Not augmentations. They were... Oh, good lord. Modifications? No, that wasn't it. It was the little... No. It was the little, they had the ones that affected damage, amplifiers, that's it. Thank you, Orberthan. They had amplifiers. So amplifiers, now the tunings are still here. It feels like it's loading slower today. Anyway, amplifiers, huge credit sink. I personally spent billions with a B and an S, billions plural, billions of credits on that. They needed more money sinks like that. Removing those from the game more than offset the amount of money coming in from the weekly missions. At least where it counts. Because what it means is that people who didn't have a very reliable way of making money are no longer making that money. And the people who had a shitload of money are no longer spending a shitload of money. Like myself. So that's... Oh yeah, mods are coming back. They announced that. They said they're coming back in 7.2. I don't know. They didn't actually say when. They said they're coming back. Where can you find dyes in the cartel market? What you do is you go here, and there are two ways to do it. You can go to the categories, and you'll find it under dyes, or you can just type in dye, and it pulls up everything that's a dye. Social scores? The social scores, that didn't bother me at all. That wasn't really being used. But I know some people liked it. Some people liked it. Yeah, sounds good. Let's do it. Dread Fortress, let's go. I'm ready to go. Am I a tank? You're goddamn right I am. Let's fucking rock. Yeah, bro. Let's do it. We're doing a Dread Fortress. We need a 16 man. No tank. I switch over to No. Should we do a no tank run of DF? You ran DFDP with... Really? Wow, that's kind of funny. No shit? Alright. You wanna join us? I can't make any promises we'll you know, behave ourselves any better. My take on light side, dark side changes? Do you mean with the ability to go, like, pick up a power tech if you're a gunslinger, or be able to roll a mercenary's loadout? Oh, damn! Nice, Ronan. A mercenary's loadout with,
Personnel with knowledge of Coronet City and surrounding
oh, how you don't
areas
earn them
must
like
report
before.
to their commanding
Oh.
officers at once.
I don't actually know how you earn them now. Is it strictly conversation based? You will. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. You let Ronan. I figure if Ronan dies, it's Ronan's fault. I figure if Ronan dies, it's his fault. I'm okay with that. I know that's weird, but this is supposed to be a fun you know, MMORPG, and I love the plot of this game so much, the fact that you only really have to do it one time for each side, it's not the biggest ask in the world. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. But also, that's from a position that's very, I've already done it, and so it's probably not, it's a biased opinion. That's a biased opinion. That's like asking a millionaire who was born into money, well, how do you like the current social system? And it's like, oh, I like it a lot. If you work really hard, you'll get rich, because you might actually believe that. Maybe you actually believe that. But you know what? You're coming from a position that you already have it. This is Satele Shan, man. Satele Shan. Get in here. Get in here. You say you're burned out? It's okay. Let me reignite that candle. I got you. I got a ladder. I got matches. I got one of those logs. That's too bad. No wonder you're burned out. I get it. Starforge? I mean, I don't want to quote, you know, quote clue too much. Clueless too much, pardon me. But gag me with a spoon. Inside Satele Shan? Right now it is. Hell yeah. Let's go. You got some cool people there. Sure. Oh, yeah. You know what? Flip side over here. It's so awesome. We're like, oh, I guess we do have some bad people here. But it's just count them on one hand kind of bad. We got the reverse problem. We got the reverse problem. Anyway, I said earlier I was gonna go easy today on Starforge. There's nothing wrong with Starforge. If anybody's actually curious, there's nothing wrong with Starforge. It's just some fun, completely unnecessary rivalry that I've been prodding and poking that nobody asked for. Hell yeah, let's get in here, man. Yeah, I'm on Trista Cook. Here we go. It's totally, there's no reason for it. I know. And even if I say I do, I won't. Ah, Blue Volts, you got it. Alright. Oh no! Still logging in. It's alright. Inviter. Oh boy. It's 2012. Let's try it again. But it's okay. Those of us on Starforge poke fun too. Yeah, but I mean, if you want to call what you guys got flying this way a poke, it's actually much more akin to a lover blowing on the back of my neck. Y'all ain't got shit! But like I said, I'm gonna take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. I will. Don't threaten me with a good time. God, it is fucking hot. So, I just actually look at myself down there on the side. I'm like, I look like it's a fucking 80s movie. I made this reference before. It looks like I'm filming a movie, like a music video in the 80s right now. Woo!
You are now a sentinel.
Oh! Oh! Iacona, how you doing? Oh shit, I said it right. We'll let it slide. Well, everybody, forget you heard it. Everyone, forget you heard it. And thank you very much, Iacona, I appreciate it. I know, Scratches, what is this world coming to? I know, and I actually felt really bad when I found out I was saying it wrong. And I know. It's alright. It's alright. I hope it's alright. I'm forgiving myself. How does that sound? Yo, Clifford. How you doing, man? No bots today, just for you. A large horse is about to attack me? Holy shit, because I'm actually right about to do an operation. You want to join us? I needed the practice. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. I just said it was just 5 months of saying the right name. What's happening tonight? God's Nightmare? Ooh, no. But I'll tell you what though, tomorrow's Friday. You wanna do it tomorrow? Not Nightmare, of course. God's Story Mode tomorrow. I'll see if I can trick Andrew into joining us. Clifford, you coming tomorrow? God's Story Mode? Oh. You got us downhill, yeah. Oh no! No! Oh, because it's fucking hard. I've played it. The large horse is here? Oh, is that you? Oh, look at this. Look at this. By the way, congratulations on your beautiful mount. Don't think I don't know where that came from. Dude, it's actually fucking rough. So for one, I did it on the PTS. Not all the way. With trying, mind you, with people who knew what they were doing. It's rough. That's why. Because I don't think this is my personal opinion, and it hasn't been released to the game yet. So God, I hope they prove me wrong. But my actual take on this is that it's unbeatable for a random group who doesn't have chat. I don't think you can do it. If they haven't made changes since the PTS on the difficulty, and it doesn't sound like their intention was to do that, it is unbeatable in its state for a pug group, and even a practiced group who doesn't have chat. So why not a Nightmare version? Whoa, it doesn't need one. It's pretty rough. Yo, how you doing? You gonna join us? You want in? You want in? Let's go. Issue PvP challenge. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah, and honestly, I think they just wanted to do something a little more challenging. I'm here for it, honestly. Wait, what? That's interesting. It was wild. Yeah, it is pretty wild. The second boss is kind of rough. I think, weirdly enough, the third boss, not so bad. I know that we didn't kill it, but I actually felt like I actually already did. Yeah, we're already in a raid group. My thinking is maybe he has me blocked? I don't know. That'd be weird though, right? Oh. What are we doing? Right now, we're going to be doing a Dread Fortress. Dread Fortress. I think we should do a 16-man, personally. I think we should do a 16-man DF. That's just me. That's just me. I'm assuming with all this interest in Dread Fortress, it's one of the missions. It would totally negate one of the, you know. Boss 3 is a breather phase. Yeah. 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 Yeah, Boss 4 looks pretty rough. I didn't actually get a chance to play that one. Dread Fortress is the bomb. You coming in? Ooh, thank you. Yeah, it's fucking wild, man. It's fucking wild. I'm actually, I don't have a problem with that. I'm gonna have to do some tuning. I'm gonna need some work, personally. But it is my intention to beat it on hard mode eventually. You know, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, gonna be great. Gonna be great. And what we found was don't run 2 tanks. That was what we found out. Have a tank. It's pretty helpful. It's pretty helpful. If you get a tank is good.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
At work at the moment. No! Well, The Fat and the Curious. One of my favorite sagas of all time. Glad to have you. You cannot, but great news, everyone. You got access to an office? Ooh. Yeah, that's true. No, that's true. That's true. You're right. I was talking about story mode. You were talking about, yeah, you're right. Hello. Ooh. Streaming is the goal. Hell yeah, brother. It's a lot of fun. Super rewarding. I have personally had an incredible fun time. Didn't expect to, and it was great. I had hoped to. I'd set out to. You guys have heard my mission statement before. It was to bring the community together in whatever way that I could, and have a good time. And I feel like we've done some of that. But So I do believe we have 2 healers in this setup right now. If we get a third healer, we're game for a 16. I'll start pulling people off fleet. I have, yes, quite so. I love them. Some more than others. Most more than some. You are the 3rd healer. You're the 3rd heat, bruh. Oh! Well, that's true. Wait, Blue Volt. Yeah, Blue Volt's a healer. Sindul's a healer. And, if we get another one, we go for 16. We actually don't even need 2 healers for this. So if it comes down to an 8-man, I would say Sindul actually might want to switch out to it, yes. But, that's just me. I don't know. We could do a 2 healer, 6 DPS. That might be better than a 1 tank, 1 healer, 6 DPS. I don't know. No, don't sweat it. You don't need to worry about it. Ask away. Hearing myself talk is one of my favorite pastimes. Just run 8 anti-marauders. Yeah, that would do it. I'm not even gonna argue with you, actually. I think that would do it. You could do it. Especially if, we have you and Ronan and myself in here. I'm not saying that I'm competing with your numbers, I'm just saying I know what I'm doing. Oh, damn. It's true. Work healing. Felt weird. I personally... You'll just watch? I didn't know you were still here, Rilo! And if Rilo was here, it'd be doing pretty good too. Honestly, it's kind of neat because we have Dark in here sometimes. We have Rilo, we have Iacona, we have Ronan. Who are we missing from some of the top Sentinels on Satil Shan? Who are we missing? Who isn't in here that I'm missing? Scout or Operative. I personally like them way more, Captain Camo. Personally, I like them way more. Are you on one of the top? Dan? Okay, yeah. We haven't had Dan in here, you're right. We haven't had Dan in here. I think we had Dan in here one time, but it was to talk to Andrew and Penguin. Oofalong? Yeah, if he comes back. It's been a long time, though. Been a long time. Dude used to regulate. Been a long time. Alright, So I'm gonna start pulling people from fleet. Do hit me up. Right now, we need a couple DPS. Do they? The implants are pretty good. I actually like them more than set bonus personally. It provides a little more freedom. I would just like there to be a little more in the way of tacticals. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think that would be really, really cool. I mentioned earlier personally wanting, sounds good, Sindel. I remember personally wanting I mentioned wanting a vendor for PvP. I would like the PvP oriented tacticals to be able to be purchased from that with Warzone coins, comms, whatever you want to call them. But call them Chuck E. Cheese tokens. I don't give a shit. I would like that to be a thing. I would like you to be able to get all the way to the max level gear, even if it costs an inordinate amount of character specific tokens. I don't care. But let me get it. Let me work at it. Let me chip away like the olden days. Okay, I see, King. Who's number 1, number 2? Yeah. Yeah, they did a thing. Well, there is currently Warzone. There are currently Warzone commendations, and they recently did a good thing. In my opinion, it was a very good thing. Check this shit out. They went through and they renamed a lot of these, okay? So yeah, a lot of these are weird and they're like stacked up and blah, blah, blah. But look at this. Conquest commendations? Hey, what do you think those guys come from now? It's Conquest, spoiler alert. Warzone accelerants? Hey, where do you guys think those come from? Spoiler alert, it's not operations, which is where the op catalysts come from. Dailies come from daily areas. Flashpoint come from flashpoints. This, oh, you can see it now, there we go. Way better than when it started. Way better. Way better than when it started. I would like all of this to be at the bottom of the sheet. This is kind of what's important, and it needs to be up here at the very top. The rest of this, I mean, maybe this in the second spot. Also, they need to be collapsed by default. I know I'm nitpicking, but I played this game enough that, oh, duh. Of course. But of course. No shit. That's incredible, man. What was your team? Or was it just like a random thing? Couldn't have been. Mayhem. No shit, you were with Mayhem? I actually have heard of them. That's wild. I think Penguin was talking about them. That's so funny. God, that's funny. That's so funny. I didn't know that. How didn't I know that? That's amazing. Hey, that's so cool. That's pretty cool. Now, I know that my name is French. I know that. No, I don't. I never do. Never. Never. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't. I just don't. What's this? Ooh. Cool. The Direct Relief Charity 2018. Okay, so the coolest thing in the world happened. I don't know if it's the coolest. Maybe it's the second coolest thing in the world. I'm not sure I should be talking about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. I was invited, and I'm still mulling it over because of reasons that will probably become very obvious the moment I say what I'm about to say. I was invited to a host or MC a charity event And it was based on somebody who actually watched the stream and thought that they liked my energy and they liked my interaction. And it's for children. It's not for children viewers, I don't think, but it's for kids who need help. Perhaps. But it was, you have to explain the trout thing. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that I'm honored. I'm truly honored. The idea that somebody watched this and they were talking about specifics. It wasn't spam. They were like, hey, here's the organization, here's our video talking about who we are, this is what we do, we've done this before, da 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 da. It's legit. It's just that and they emailed me, which is kind of crazy because I don't even know where I posted the email address, but it is sent Sterling at Gmail, so it's not like it's science. Point is, I'm honored, but I'm just so. That's what I mean, Ronan. Okay, I almost feel like. I almost feel like people don't know what they're getting into, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I know it does seem like a good cause, and I would love to do that. I want the chillins to be happy. But I get really, really adult. Like a lot. I mean, I don't. It seems like it could go very poorly very quickly. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, nice. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's do it. Yeah. I like that. It sounds nice. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. I don't like listening to that voice. That voice and I don't get along too well. Generally, I just kind of live inside what is barely okay. That's what I'm talking about, Legged Shepherd. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. No, Ronan, no! How could this have happened? Yeah, talking about the uncircumcised Weevil chicken and, you know, oh really? Oh really? It's gonna be like that then? It's gonna be like that? Going into weird rants about how I resented that I actually made it through both Boy Scouts of America and Catholic school for the majority of my youth, and now I'm self-conscious because I wasn't sexy enough to be molested. That's the kind of thing that they get angry about because they don't understand my humor, and it's a thing. That's thank you. That's what I'm saying. No, I look like McLovin. I've talked about this openly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Our side, that is legit something that fucks us up. Oh. Wait. We're at our side. That is legit something that fucks us up. Talking about the humor? The inappropriate humor. Here, have a guard symbol, you know. But it's true. It's true.
You are now a sentinel.
Yo! Lighthammer! Damn! My brother. Jesus God. Thank you. That is so damn nice of you. Stand ready. We move forward. Hey, yeah. Right here. Right here. You know, I was actually watching The Winter Soldier the other day, and Cap was running by Falcon at the beginning. They're going around the Washington Monument. Literally, I was like, he's on his left. It was a thing. It was a whole thing. It was amazing. Get it? Lighthammer pumps it up. We can even do better than that. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Up, pump, jam. Holy shit. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. It's one of my very favorite Marvel
forces grow stronger.
Oh, Camry Con. You do go on, Camry Con. How you doing? Welcome in. You're probably not here just yet. I know there's a little bit of a delay. It's alright. Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing tonight? Camry treat you well? How'd the stream go? You guys do well? I love this. We all have these patterns where we go the same directions every single time. And what's really funny is that we take it personally if we don't do the same thing that we've always done. Because they provide options. Yeah, you can technically go to the right. Ooh, no one does that. It's like when you go to, and I've mentioned this exact thing before on Athos. At the end, there's like a pyramid right before you fight the prophet of Vodal Crush. And there's like you can go left, you can go to the right, and when I was doing this once, there was like,
welcome to the clan, warrior.
Welcome in. There was somebody who went and mezzed the guy on the right, and the rest of the group was like, excuse me? Excuse me? You think you're better than us? You think you're better than us because you want to go to the right? What the hell is it? You think you're better than we are? You think you're better than we are? It's such a niche and stupid thing.
Defend the masters, no matter the cost.
Galt, knockout. Okay. Honestly, okay, look. There are people who do not care. No, exactly. But you know what though? I don't think it was a noob. I think he was just doing it because he was like, fuck the system. Yeah, but pretty much that's the attitude though, isn't it? That's the attitude though. Hello? What are you doing? There's always gotta be one. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, it's it's damn funny.
Take them down.
Yeah. How we doing? What's going on? Usual fight. Let's throw down. Let's throw clowns. Let's go. Arise, Dreadguard. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, a lot of people don't really care for the Code fee stuff. I like it. I like it fine. I like to see a lot of these characters that you have so very many interactions with, like Galt, come back in like fun, specific kind of ways. I think that's a lot of fun.
This isn't over yet.
To be honest, you have a knack for doing the opposite of everyone else. Fair enough. Yeah, it's alright. Well, in our joking about the whole, like, you know, oh, you think you're better than us? You think you're better than we are because you want to go to the right? That, of course, was a joke. But it was hilarious how, like, nobody goes right. Nobody does that. That's not a thing. And, it's just a bunch of fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Ooh, ooh. Ooey, wooey, woo. My brother in Christ, you must stop.
I will finish this myself.
I will finish it myself. Hey guys. He's gonna finish. LOL. Hey! Hey. Nice.
Forgive me.
Nobody goes right because we were all told by Rose Taylor that we need to turn left. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, dude. I can't anymore. There have been times when I've been salty and just sweaty and moist, like right now, but on the inside, and I can't anymore. I can't. Oof. For one, there's just too much. Everybody run through, keep going, don't stop. There's just too much shit in like the real world. This is the break, man. This is the release. This is the fucking Discovery Zone, okay? This is the fun house. We're here for a good time. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that sad? Because PvP is a lot of fun. Sure. No, it's not. It's not. And that's, I mean, we were chatting earlier about, you know, religion and stuff like that. That's why I try not to talk about that stuff too much, because people devote their lives to that. And if you say something that stands in the face of what they've devoted their life to, for better or for worse, it really, it irks. So we're not gonna circle back to that topic for a long time. Yeah, and Riel, you know what? That was the same thing with Sarah. Sarah had the exact same thing. She had the exact same thing. Well, we're not talking about it, I'm talking about why we stopped. There is a difference. This would be like saying, hey, don't kill people because it's wrong, and not killing people. It's not the same. Don't do it. Don't kill people. We're done killing people. You're gonna go to prison for that. It's a pretty dramatic example, but I think it stands. Oh boy. Bad scent? Who was outside? Oh no. Nope. Just, you know, one of our good friends. That guy. Pros and cons of discussing why a discussion was stopped. Putting that on... Dude, you know what's really funny about that? I could actually have that discussion with you. It'd be a lot of fun. Well, the healer's the guy who's, you know, currently out of commission.
Our creations are legion.
Our creations are legion, bro. Well, don't ask the people in the operation how I'm doing. I'm keeping up. I'm keeping up. I'm keeping up. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I got right now.
Fear can unite.
I'm literally being healed by the Sentinel or the Marauder right now. It's not even a joke. Literally, that's where I'm getting heals from. Watch them feetsies. I'm probably gonna go out here in a second. That was a big one. That was a big one. That was a big one. Yep, there it is. 28%. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. We probably don't have to switch, yeah, well, the healer is, you know, disconnected. But we did leave a DPS outside, though. We, like, I wasn't the one that did it. Oh, you're good. 12%. That's some pretty spicy DPS. Oh no. Yeah, I think they got it. They got it. You're good. Don't sweat it. It's not worth sweating it. We talked about that. I'm sweating enough for everyone. You wanna see? Check it. Oh yeah. You like that shot? That do it for you guys? Nice, right? After this op, I'm gonna change my shirt. Yeah. Not on camera though. Twitch will fuck me up for that. I'll put on pasties and everything. I don't give a shit. Still fuck me up over it. Yeah, isn't that right? It's nice, right? I talked about my manly curls earlier. Maybe they aren't so manly, okay? Maybe. But the, you know, there we go. I know. It's very rude. Now that would work. If I had a bikini top, boom, perfectly good. Perfectly good. I got the width for it. I got the width for it. I got the traps. I got the lats. I got the width. I could keep a bikini up. I could do it. Yeah, you know. Looks and balance, nice. Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at all these cool things. The healer is back! And he is busted. Well, I also had med packs and I had adrenaline rush or whatever they call it on the edgelord side. Kulto Overlord. Yeah, okay. Overload, pardon. The Mankini. Perhaps. It depends on how Mankini it gets. It would have to have, I'm assuming we could do some shopping. We could look around. We'll check out Amaranth's stream. I'm pretty sure that would be probably not. Mm-mm. I think that would probably go poorly. I wish I could change to you. What you gonna do? God, and it's not getting cooler, which is kind of weird because you'd think that it would. Oh, so this is great. The 40 series is supposed to come out in October. Should we start placing an over/under on availability on those? Maybe perhaps price? Not just to cook. Let's do a ready check. Room is ready.
This is the end of the line.
Likely not.
End of your life.
Oh, really? Ooh. I know that they were talking about holding up the release because they had basically more 30 series out there than they knew what to do with. and they wanted to kind of throttle it for sales. I knew that was a thing. But I was reading something today that said that they were talking about October. Did that change? The article I read could be wrong. It's definitely an option.
My masters love to hear your scream.
Still planning a 30 series? Obviously I am too. I might even skip the 40 series. To be honest, I'm looking over at it right now. It's over there, watching me, judging me. It's saying to me,
Said Sterling, I'm a 3090 Ti, said Sterling. Why haven't you bought the computer components to make me function for you yet?
Everything I need.
well, frankly, 3090 Ti, you're very expensive, and you kind of drain the coffers for the moment. I have to save up a little bit before I do that. That sounds like bullshit. If you can pay the rent, you can buy a case. Shush. Shush. It is a chunky boy. It weighs about 10 fucking pounds.
Together, my army is invincible.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
I will disassemble the lot of you.
Yes, to your room with you. No, pretty much. And I have a 3060.
Engaging offensive weapons.
Great.
Omega.
Great. But, dude, like the 3090 is like next level. Like it needs a lot of stuff. I actually spent about 6 hours doing research, and I've got stuff picked out.
My masters love to hear your screams.
I actually have to get it. From what it seems, I actually need to get a water block specifically designed for the 30 series, which is pretty neat. They don't actually come with like the standard. You can't really very easily use the water block that comes with most systems, most default scenarios apparently. I don't know. Anyway, so that's interesting. That's its own purchase, and then the actual system for water cooling, because you need it, and it needs to be at least dual fans. At least. Looks like dual or triple. We'll have to see. But I have a very, very form factor case. I got a petite little case. And I'm actually gonna need a new one. Yeah, I think you're right, Rio. I think you're right. And so there's that. And then I also need Iacona was exactly correct. From everything that I read, it looks like there's going to be a artificially inflate the 30 series offload. I didn't see them. Straight to lane 40, address the executives. Yeah. And that, I thought it was coming out later too. The thing I was reading today said October. I didn't look at the date though. It could be it was totally outdated. What was that? Oh, yeah. I also 1200 watt power supply is like, that's gonna be needed. And actually one of the reasons, it's actually, you could technically meet all of the specs by going with a 1000, but I guess a weird thing about the 3090 series is that it has these bursts of power draw. These bursts of power draw that they absolutely tank any kind of an expectation you might be able to set up for yourself. Stupid working stuff in the morning. Scorpius Raven, it was nice to have you. We'll see you next time, baby. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in. Here for hours. He was here for hours with us. Another chat source. This is around questions and comments. So the Scorpius Raven. Well, I'm also reading things out of order. So, Rilo up there, he said, because I was asking what he'd heard about the release of the 40 series, and I didn't catch what he'd said till right now. So it totally makes sense how you. It sounded like gibberish. Then the Scorpius Raven right here said, off for sleep, stupid work and stuff. Scorpius Raven has been a long-time viewer and He hangs out with us all the time. And he's been here since the beginning. I was wishing him very, very well. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Holy God. So looking forward to a shirt change. This is gonna be magical. You know what it is? It's so much later than I thought. I'm not even gonna do a shirt change tonight. You guys, it's gonna be me. Raw. Sent Sterling. Disgusting. Like an 80s music video. Yeah. You wouldn't ask Whitesnake to change their leather, would you? No. Never. Probably now. More than then. Because it's not very sexy now. Was though. For sure. Alright. Don't forget about 40K talk. Oh, I know. That's what I mean. We have 2 sessions. More gel and 1 less button. I won't tell you where it's missing. That's just for us. Raw, uncut, sweaty, and curly. I'm definitely raw, definitely sweaty, I'm definitely curly. I've been cut way too much. I've had enough surgeries to last a couple lifetimes. Alright, you're gonna want to get out of that. There you go. Nice. Nice. Uh-oh, kissy face time. No. Gotta get my beam on. Run! Oh, we're like cycling all the way through my music again. Alright. Hey. I don't like your girlfriend. You need a new one. Alright. Homeboy is down. Somebody go get Homeboy. Go. Get him. Rev. Okay. This is the problem with all you high damage fools. Is my wife as into gaming as I am? She loves gaming. Sarah is incredible. Sindalfae is dead. And it has to do with this terrible thing. Gotta get the cleanses on those. DPS needs Nightmare Carry. Yeah. Alright. Well, hey, man. Hey. The R4 stuff should be pretty good. Do that with us. Do that with us. Do that with us, Rilo. When it comes out, when it happens, when we do it. Yeah, I know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I know Blue is dead. I did see that one. We'll see how we do. Oh, and the in-game chat channel. I got you. I was like, well, shit. Don't say no to a good thing. Have I checked to see what I'm using? 4x16 plus PCLE socket. It's definitely not big enough. I need a new case as well. Yeah.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, obviously cool as a cuke. I'm over here as cool as a cuke. That's all that I saw, Adam Caldwell. I didn't see anything beyond that. I saw the...
Hey, it's Scotty Doom. Easy back.
I saw the size and I saw the, colors. So, what is there to report from today? Nothing that you don't already know. Nightlife is coming back. It's coming back with new weapons. A full new weapon set that you actually win, I guess. I guess you don't purchase them, you win them. And,
Excellent.
yeah. Oh. %. Okay, 0. Very nice. Very, very hairy nice. Excellent.
Dude, you're getting font size ass.
Yeah,
I guess I
dude.
should probably. I guess I should claim my Poppy Malgi thing, huh?
There's that too. I put the what you're looking for in the chat. What is Nightlife? Oh, Nightlife is an event. So it's usually in the summer and for varying lengths depending on when they release it. It's basically a casino thing. You know, I'll show you. What am I doing? Let me show you. I'll tell you. Why tell you? I can just show you. Fuck it. Let's go. Sen can have the Charizard. Damn! Damn! Honestly, like I said, you never participated before.
Ronan.
Looking forward to it. It's pretty dope. I like it for what it is. The problem is that it goes on for like 3 months usually. I think it's gonna be shorter this month though, because we're not getting it till August. And you're kind of like done after like the first couple weeks. You're like, okay. Now the good news is, I guess, it doesn't get in the way of like doing other stuff. Like it doesn't stop you from doing other things. That's not a problem.
You're also
Like
not
they have
actually
other
doing
events.
much the whole time.
Huh?
That you're also not actually doing much the whole time.
That's really it though. That's really it. Is that all that was? Damn, we did pretty well. Nice job. Of course. Even with all the rambunctiousness. Let's go to where you is? Where you is? No stop. We're gonna move to the flagship, but we want to be. Oh boy. The promenade. There we go. Move the flagship. Yes, thank you, Orbit. That's a much better way of saying what I was poorly trying. Yeah. You can have like the Gree event run alongside it. You can have Bounty Week run alongside it. It doesn't prohibit other events from coming into rotation. It just is done after like 2 weeks. You kind of get everything. Or you realize you don't care. Because there's a lot of some people, and it's wrong, so don't do it. But some people,
Better not catch you guys doing this.
it's wrong. Some people in the past have set up macros where they just sit there right-clicking at the machine, literally, for hours at a time, full days. And that's wrong. Don't do that.
You are now a sentinel.
Stave, Prime,
Hell yeah.
half a year? Stave. Can you believe it? It's over here. I guess I have to fly there. Kind of neat. Or is it the stars are? Star cluster. I thought that was all in the same place, is it not?
Vehicle paths are currently open.
Apparently it's not. Okay. All right. All right. No shit. I guess I'm not sure I've done it on the imp side. Nice. So yeah, you just go over here, and you right-click for hours. It's yes it is. Yeah. So you'll find that there are more little casino slot machine things that will populate pretty much the area where this light is showing, and you'll see that these are replaced with the event ones and super repetitive things. You're gonna love this one. You're gonna love it.
Love nightlife.
You're gonna love nightlife. Then you come over here and you can talk to these fools, and you can cash out. You get all kinds of neat little stuff like this with your gold certificates, which you'll have more of than you know what to do with by the end of this. I personally fucking love the Kingpin Blaster. Oh, you have months, or at least historically you've had months. And you'll see me on here, so I'll be a reminder for you. True. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Socialite gloves. By the way, the whole Socialite set is fantastic. It's really, really nice. let's go with the. Is it this one? This one?
It depends. They usually have, you can if you go to the middle area, they'll have special Kingpin casino or Kingpin machines, and they can also give out a lot of the new shit.
True that.
Like you can get mounts and pets and all kinds of stuff from those as well. So they might just be locked behind that, where you can't just save up the coins and buy them.
Mm-hmm. Very, very tasteful side boob. What's really funny is that it's so tasteful. When you go to cutscenes, if you're on a Sheila, it edits out. You're wearing an underskin. You have like a long sleeve, like some kind of like a latex thing that you're
like an Under Armour shirt or something.
Yeah. It actually, Under Armour, something like that. That's what it looks like. It looks like some kind of like a sport blend of some kind. Kind of an Under Armour thing underneath your tasteful kinda, yeah. It's kind of funny. I don't know why. I guess because the angle they did it enough, and they're like, whoa, that's titty. Yeah.
Actually, those mounts that he's going past right now are usually some of the stuff you can win.
Andrew's taking the words out of my mouth. Mm-hmm. Yep, right here. No, but I do think it's really funny that Jackie, the community person, has adamantly erred on the side of calling Lady Dominatrix or Dominique or whatever the fourth boss in the R4 operation is, saying that she has step on me mommy vibes. Thank you, Dash. Yeah. Sometimes I do. But yeah, I love that. I think that's amazing. That's not a. I figured that wouldn't be very PC. Glad that she's on board with that message, though. All right, so there's that. Okay, I hate to do this.
Does she refer to him as Daddy Malgus, though?
She does. I think she said Daddy Malgus on stream before, which is fucking crazy. And that's not even bad. I just mean that, like, I'm impressed at the... And that seems like a weird thing to be complimenting somebody on, like, a bold move for, but it's kind of like... Yeah, like, it is, though. It is. BioWare is a big company. Its owner, whoever, I'm sure, would probably be very, very sad with that kind of a public-facing thing. But, you know, whatever. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to switch over to the Void. We're going to switch over to the Void. Can you ask? That's my good friend Andrew. We've been friends for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Since
right.
we were probably like, I don't know, 10, 11, something like that.
It's been a long time. And now that we're 402, it's been quite a while. Several centuries, yeah. At least 3 months. At least 3 months.
Minimum.
Yeah. Minimum, yeah. So we're gonna go over to the Void. If you guys would be so kind as to meet me in the Void, that would be fit. Over here. Hello. I don't have my things. Hold on just a moment while I organize. Hang on. Let's, we need to, we're gonna get, the, things and the stuff. Hold on. Keep it tight. I will. And I have my sound alerts turned off for the moment, so sorry about that. Alright, hang on. This is where I change shirts. Yeah. No,
this is where he does the Axl Rose costume change.
That's right. Yeah. No. We're gonna talk about some stuff here. Hang on. I'm setting up things. I have a timer. I'm setting up a timer right now. Hang on. It's all very complicated. It's not. I'm just slow at it still. All right. So 40K talk down timer is good. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna pause that. Boop. There it is. So, ooh, You want to see the Axl Rose costume? Crazy. This is Twitch. That's on my OnlyFans. You hate university? No, sub! What about the time of your life or whatever? Hello there. My name... Yeah. Dude, look, okay. I was watching Criminal Minds with Sarah, because Sarah loves Criminal Minds. I thought it was fine. I've never really been into crime dramas. It's fine. It's whatever. Here's the deal. I was watching Criminal Minds with Sarah, first season. Motherfucker shows up, you know, a little aged. You know, he's not in sword fighting fitness right now. But a couple years down the road, we all get there eventually. But he's on, and I keep doing the... My name is Igneo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That, I keep doing that every time it pops up on the screen. And after about the 10 or 40th time, Sarah's like, okay, what are you talking about? And I'm like...
Wait. Hold up. Are you telling me what I think you're fucking telling me right now?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not telling you that. But she didn't know they were the same person, and she was like, "Why do you keep doing that every time it pops up?" And I'm like, "That's the Five-Fingered Man." It doesn't matter. No, she's seen it. Don't worry. Don't worry. No, everyone. It's okay. We don't need to burn her at the stake. But I was worried for about a 30-second window. I was terrified to my core. 6 fingers, pardon me. I was terrified to my core. Very, very, very I was quite frightened. Okay, so why are we here? Why are there numbers alongside my glowing face? Oh yeah, well okay. I haven't seen that either, actually. Yo, what's up? Overton, what's up? What's going on? No one said burn her. No, well, no, he was hunting him. He was hunting the Six-Fingered Man. He had to find him. That's how he knew who killed his father. I did watch it 100 or 400 times as a child. But, and actually recently, I did. Look, sometimes I say things, okay? Who can... I did 2 times? Well, excuse me, I guess? My bad. Look, when it comes to Princess Bride, it's important to get the details right, so I thank you for bringing it to my attention. But I didn't mean it. So, we're here. We're here in the void. Hello. I'm glowing, okay? Have a good night, sub. I'm glad you did.
Going, sub.
Vent anytime. The dark side he found. Sure. Well, no, I get it, Legged Shepherd, but sometimes a good burning is how you fix it. And I'm going right here.
Sometimes just a good culling, you know?
It's kind of the only way. Glowing, ruddy, perhaps? Whoa.
Good point.
Whoa. Okay, so why are we here? What brings us all to the void? We're here in the void because we have to talk about a little thing called Warhammer 40k. And if you're not familiar, it's time to get familiar. That's what we're doing. We're spending 10 minutes at a time talking about the universe surrounding Warhammer 40k. Now, why? Why are we doing that? We're doing it because, and just a little bit of a thanks, so good. I'll put it on when I start. How does that
That's
sound?
my last one for a while.
So look, we're talking about it because I'm putting together a tabletop role-playing scenario. I've done several to high praise, to be honest. People have really liked them. It's okay. I'm okay complimenting myself when necessary. This is one of those times. I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as they have. Here's the deal, though. It's a space background. You're probably not wrong. You know, actually, we should set up something with 40k. Next time. So, we're here. We're talking about 40k a little bit because I want people to know a little bit more about the world for 40k. It's gonna come up, have I considered putting the 10-minute videos on YouTube? Well, I put the streams on YouTube day to day. The thing that I need to do is put markers in the video so that you can easily get to it or find it. I haven't done that yet, and that's my next goal. The reason that I'm not putting them as a compilation, a timestamp, yeah. The reason I'm not putting the compilation of my breakdown of the 40K universe together on YouTube as a series is because, the socials right there. The reason I haven't done that is because the 40K world is volatile. They are not just opinionated, but rigid, and the 40K universe is hypocritical. There are times when a fact is clearly standing in the way of another fact, both canon, both completely at odds with each other. And so, yeah, they do. They really, really, really do. Well, shit, thank you. That's really nice. The reason that I haven't put these together is because it would not benefit the 40K community as a whole. Because you can take, literally, and I'm not kidding, there are facts, canonical facts, that stand in complete opposition to each other. Complete facts. And so you kind of take the narrative that you want. And mine, I believe, is the more popular, but it wouldn't foster the kind of... That right there too, Stave. That right there. And it's not the kind of... It's not what I want. It's not the attention I want, and honestly, it's not the purpose of these. This is not for the... And then he turned the screw 3/4 turn to the right 4 times. That's dumb. And I'm not, there are other places for that. There are other places for that. Here, we're talking very, very broad strokes. And we're going with the interpretation of events that I adhere to. Again, I do think that they're the most popular. And I have read, like, quite a few of the books. Not every book, but there are, like, a shitload. So it's a thing. So, last time, and Andrew, don't worry, I haven't forgotten, we're gonna do it. But, last time we talked about some of the Xenos, specifically the Space Elves, the Eldar. We talked about how they participated in such debauchery because their lives became so meaningless that they accidentally created a god of chaos. Whoops. That's a huge problem. It's a really, 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 really big problem. It's not a good thing. Yeah, it's not, you don't want that. Now, hang on, I got to fucking ass. Shit. Alright, hang on. Yeah, they participated in such debauchery at such a scale for so long while being so psychically powerful, they accidentally made a god of chaos who really, really, really wants to fuck them to death. That's not exaggeration. And wants to continue fucking their souls for the rest of time. And beyond. And everyone else. Right? Yeah, and everybody else that they find along the way. I say they because it's androgynous, this god they made. It has huge titties and a huge dick. It's, depravity. Oh, for sure. Oh, it's depravity. Oh, you gotta look up Slaanesh. I'm not gonna do it for you. It's a thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's only depravity if you're not invited. I get that. I totally understand that. So, Q would take exception to their use of God of Chaos. I honestly don't know a lot about Q. Unless you mean Q from Star Trek, in which case, more like imp, you know? Imp of animosity? I don't know. The point is, we're gonna talk today about a different kind of Xenos. This one is so much worse than the Eldar or the orcs that we talked about before them. Today, we're going to talk about the Tyranid. And we're going to do that now. So, the Tyranid are like the Zerg. Oh, it's not safe for work. Don't look up Sinesh if you're at work. That's a good point, Time Bjorn. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah. Well, okay. So we'll talk about some of the fringe stuff. Probably after we talk about the Tau Empire. But we got there's loads. We have so much to talk about. We got so much to talk about. So, with the yeah, it's a whole thing. But we haven't even talked about the Chaos chapters. Haven't even talked about them yet. We haven't talked about the Eye of Chaos. We haven't talked about Cadia. We haven't talked about how there's so much to talk about.
I've heard so much about Cadia, though.
I know. So, about how the line held longer than the planet. The planet broke before the line did.
I've heard that once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, it is funny. I make fun of it all the time. So Tyranid are terrifying. Tyranids and the Big Titty Goth Girl of 40k, very popular despite being very probably the worst possible choice. Hey, you leave my wife alone,
Whoa.
Best girl. I married the Big Titty Goth Girl of my dreams and I have zero regrets. So, I know you're playing, it's good. So, with Tyranid are like the Zerg combined with the Flood. It's terrible. And when you look at a map of the galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, their hive, their swarm is so large, it's visible on the map. This is one of the problems with 40k, is that the numbers in the 40k world are exaggerated to such an extreme that you're like, what? Tiny human brain. It's insane. So when you see the map, there's a blob and they're like this here. That's the swarm, and you're like, that's huge. If this is a galaxy map and that's their swarm, it's undescribably large. It's unfathomably large. And if I'm being honest, so big I don't understand how it can be beaten. We're not going to talk about the Necrons today, okay? No, this is true, Exodus. This is true. StarCraft Zerg swarm look tiny. They wouldn't be recognizable. But they are a hive mind. In fact, they operate in swarms, in hives. And we don't fully understand the Tyranid because people haven't fully flushed out how it works yet. You just kind of learn a little more as humanity learns a little more. But we learn quite a bit because a lot of it has been flushed out because of plot convenience. So here's the deal. There's a lot to the Tyranid. First of all, the most important thing, I think, is that they devour all life. Oh, like the Flood? No, not like the Flood. I'm talking like bacteria. I'm talking like plants. I'm talking like each other. I'm talking like corpses. I'm talking like, of course, things that are alive like we would think, like squirrels. They take it all. And people who learn, that's right, Scotty. That's right. Ignorance is mandatory. So, that's, I think, the most important thing. The Tyranid also evolve. Like, the more mass that they eat, the larger that their swarm gets, the quicker and more violently they evolve. And they evolve basically more thorns, horns, and acid every time they do. It's just bigger and unrealistically violent every single time they get a little bit larger. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. What do we have here? Oh, yep. There it is. There it is. So go ahead and click on that link. These are the hive fleets of Tyranid that are coming into the Milky Way. Now here's the scary thing. It is theorized by some that the Tyranid are running from something. Think about that for a little bit if you want. And we don't know. We don't know. And this is probably one of the things that you... From incels, probably. They're pretty violent. Yeah, they can be very, very, very off-putting. So, probably running from social awkward incels, I would say it's definitely enough to run from. So, when you're dealing with the Tyranid, it isn't just the fact that they're mindless bugs. They're not. They're coordinated. They actually are organized from a hive mind. It's a problem, especially because they don't just show up for the most part. They actually have agents that they send in decades, centuries, in some cases, millennia. They have sleeping beings beneath the surface in some cases, millennia before they attack. It's all very strange, and it suggests, if we're ignoring the fact that there are different writers with different agendas, not respecting the other pieces of canon, if we're ignoring that as a possibility, it's a very, very bizarre implication. And it's that the hive fleets of the Tyranid have been in the Milky Way before and left for some reason. Or they sent very, very small numbers that bred on planets, buried underneath, waited for life to grow so they could come out, signal the fleet to show up and engulf the light that grew. It's okay. It's not a problem. And there's nothing there that's lore breaky, but it's all very, very bizarre and overpowered. Because on top of that, you also have gene stealers. These are those agents I mentioned. They'll come in, literally take the genetic structure. That's exactly right. Yeah. They take your pants. And they're going to come in and they take the pants of the dominant species, blend in. And before I get started here, I want to say, do not, please, for my sake, start making public-facing accusations about real politicians. Okay? But what they'll do is they'll come in, they'll take the pants of the dominant species, steal their genes, emulate them, and basically, through millennia, go to the top of the power chain and then make decisions that break down and weaken the social structure of the dominant species and culture to a point that they could more easily be invaded. And when turn you into G-Steel. Yeah, that's true. And when they do that, they weaken you to such a point that they signal the hive, and the hive comes in and sweeps the planet after they've been totally, the dominant species and culture has been broken down. It's a problem, okay? And one of the problems is that they do this swiftly when they do it. When they pull the trigger, boom, they're on top of you. There have only been one or two, depending on how you look at it, successful counters to an invasion of the Tyranid. It's an unthinkable thing. The Tyranid win. When the Tyranid show up, the Tyranid win. It's a problem. It's a real fucking problem. And we talked about Inquisitors before. Inquisitors, some of them, knowing how big a problem they are, and knowing how big a problem that orcs left unchecked are, actually pitted a huge warg, that's that huge amount of orcs that have been kind of blooded up, pitted a warg of orcs against a hive fleet of Tyranid and let them go at each other. Because the orcs get stronger the longer they fight, and the Tyranid consume all living flesh. And he was like, all right, you guys keep each other busy and we'll worry about what happens afterward when we're done. That fight recently ended. We'll talk about that later. There are problems that emerged from that. But it did buy some time, but it's only one problem. We'll talk about that later. So, well, we'll talk about that later, Scotty. We didn't win, that's for fucking sure. So, that's that. Yo, Zay, how you doing? Timer 2? Well, okay, now look. Oh, it's later because we get number 2? You guys are gonna hate me. I'm gonna push it off to tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna do a longer stream.
What a piece of shit.
I know. We're gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna have to do it tomorrow. Because I gotta get out of this fucking room. It's so fucking hot. I know. It's 11 for me. I know. It's so hot. I know. We gotta get to the room. So everybody, please meet me in the room. I'll see you guys right over there. Right over there. All right, here we go. I should have changed the shirt. Yeah, okay. But look, for real. I am gonna shut it down tonight though. Tomorrow we'll do a longer session, and we'll get both of our 20K or our 40K sessions in with 20 minutes. And I know it sure does, Scratches. It sure does. But oh well, yeah. Obviously, I had a blast, you guys. I appreciate everybody who's new, who stuck in, and the follow. Adam, appreciate that. Ooh, that would be kind of nice, huh? I think that'd be kind of fun. I am also gonna play some Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow. I even didn't even get to play Coder today. So tomorrow we're gonna shoot for all 3. See where this crazy world takes us. Yeah, I know. So yeah, just remember, Katie hates me. Oh,
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, glad to have you in here. I know, and I mean, look, we get pretty wild sometimes, but it's all for fun. That's it. This is supposed to be like, it's not a man cave because that's sexist, but it's kind of like a unisex cave where you can leave the world and you decide. We're gonna chill. That's what we're gonna do. And we try to have a good time. So thank you so much for joining me. Andrew and I, you see, we've been the Tunnel Snakes.
Good night, everybody.
And it's a nerd cave. Hell yes, that's it. It's a people cave. It's a cave of wonders, like fucking Aladdin. Also a lot of nostalgia in here, so we do that too. Well, I've heard that, Exodus. That's true. All right, you guys, thank you so much. You know I've been Sen Sterling, and you know that I'll be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific, like I always do. I'll see you sexy motherfuckers then. Good night. Oh, it's too loud. There we go. Jesus Christ, killing me. Oh, look at this. The credits, they fight me sometimes, Andrew. But they're coming. Oh my God.
I'll believe it when I see him.
Well, get ready to believe it, because look at it, it's beautiful.
Oh my God.
They're pouring right up the screen. I know what you're thinking. Look at these subs. How many people sub? We actually had quite a few. And
Oh, very nice.
Lighthammer donated 10. Fucking.
What a fucking G.
Oh, I still am. Scratches, I'm still Sen Sterling. The one and the only. No, here's the thing. When... For what one? Oh, for... me? I don't even know what you mean! But, I'll tell you, when Swoder in 40 years finally does shut down, do I change the name just to Sterling? Or do I keep it? And explain myself over and over and over again? These are the trying things I've had to do. To wrestle with these thoughts. Lighthammer, thank you again. And thank you to everyone for showing up And those who were super generous tonight, thank you. Alright. I gotta get going. It's too fucking hot. Good night, all, for real. Bye.
Later, guys.